Mabuhay everyone, MARKCHES here. Welcome to the channel, and for today's video, I'll be giving you my performance review of the 361 Zen 5. Let's go. Thank you 361 for sending this over for me to review this. And I got this green colorway which suits my two teams currently right now. So I chose this one, and the green is pretty nice. It's like a jade green. It's not really that loud green. It's kind of muted, which I think is dope. And they have several colorways that have very nice colors, and I have several pairs of 361. I even have the switch, the one, I forgot the name, but it's just a switch. So I had that in the orange colorway, and the colorways that they have been producing was really nice. But let's talk about the performance of the Zen 5. A lot of you have been requesting me to review this, so here it is. For the upper of the Zen 5, it features like a screen mesh, which is not high diffuse, so it's like a textile mesh. And the advantage of this one is the ventilation is really good. From the top of the forefoot going to the side part of the sneaker, the lateral part of the sneaker, even in the middle part, you can see that screen mesh. And there's an underlining fabric, but still very thin. It's very well ventilated. At the same time, the support is there. So you can see this white area that looks like net. So it also holds up and gives you extra support to the upper of the Zen 5. And of course, durability will be better because of that material, which is like plastic that is also fused up to the textile screen. And you can hear it. It's not too, the sound is not too crispy like an overly fused material or overly plastic. This one feels like more of a textile, which is great. And this area also have this extra piece here, material, fused material, which also is for toe protection and durability to the upper of the sneaker. While on the lateral part, you can see here Aaron Gordon, same material as this one, so it gives you extra lateral support. And of course, these two straps here for extra lockdown and better fit to the sneaker, because usually 361's fit is kind of wide from the AG line to the Zen to the switch. I've noticed that they're pretty wide in all sneakers except for the Dinwiddie. Aaron Gordon has a very wide feet, so this will help out in the fit of the sneaker. When you go up to the lacing system, it's a traditional lacing system. So in terms of the fit, it was good. So regular footer is good for here, and even for wide footers, just get the right size. And for the tongue, it's made out of this jersey material. I think it's quite flimsy. It's not that really padded, but still very comfortable because of the laces are rope, so it doesn't cut your skin. But this is kind of thin in my opinion, and it's not that high quality. So I wish that they added extra padding in that department, but of course, it kind of subtracts from the weight of the sneaker because on the AG line, those are usually heavier. But this one, I weighed it. This is a US 11, a Euro 45. I weighed this. This is just 434. And the AG that I recently tested was around 500 grams. So this is pretty light compared to the other AG sneakers that I've tried. As for the heel cushioning, it's not too thick. It's there, but it cups your foot, or it cups your heel rather, but it doesn't really hug your feet like I really want it. So heel containment and lockdown on the Zen 5 is pretty good. There's a pull tab here, and the heel cup is until here. It's not too hard, which I was kind of surprised because usually the AG line have a very thick cupping on the heel, but this one feels a little bit softer compared to the other AG sneakers. The material here is made out of this synthetic leather material, which is from here, and which is from the midfoot going to the heel part of the sneaker. So I think this material helps out in the heel containment because when you pull the laces, it will pull your foot to the back part of the sneaker. Plus, This one will give you the extra ankle protection that you need. So this is actually a mid-cut sneaker. So if you want not a high sneaker, this is a very nice sneaker to try out. It's built for, I think, for guards and big players. So I think the balance for the Zen 5 is really good in terms of the lightness and the support that you'll be getting. Just wish that they added a harder plastic around the heel, because I can really press this like this on the heel part of the Zen 5. As for the insole of the Zen 5, it has that Ortholite insole, but it's thicker than the ordinary Ortholite insole found in other brands. And there's a strobo board that is the regular strobo board. And now let's move on to the midsole of the AG Zen 5. So as for the midsole of the Zen 5, it features the full-length Energy X. It's the newest, I think, foam from 361, and I think this is a nitro-injected foam. But comparing it to the AG3's Energy X full-length, the AG3 has a denser Energy X compared to this one. This feels a lot plushier, mushier compared to the AG3, because the AG3, when you're in static mode, you won't feel the bounce of the Energy X that much, but when you're running, that's when you will feel it more. But with this one, it's more for impact protection. The way that they formulated this Energy X on the Zen 5 is more plush, more impact protection from the forefoot and heel. The bounce it has a subtle bounce, but comparing it to the AG3's bounce, it's quite different. So if you want something that's more plush, you will like the Zen 5. But if you want more bounciness, go with the AG3 more, because like I said, this caters more to those who are looking for more impact protection. Now moving on to the outsole of the Zen 5, there's some chains here, some webbing pattern here, even on the heel part some webbing, and there's a pivot circle with the AG logo, which I think is really cool and dope. As for the rubber materials, pretty hard, but it's not too deep. But I think you can use this outdoors, because mostly 361 makes sneakers that can be hooped outdoors, and they're pretty hard. Outdoor use is okay, especially the cushion of this one, the Energy X, is plush. So it's very forgiving to your knees, especially if you're playing on a cement floor. It has a very wide forefoot. You can see it's protruding here on the lateral part for a very balanced base in the forefoot. So like I said when I played with this, the balance is really nice. That's what I really like about the AG line. The forefoot of their sneakers are always wide, because of course Gordon is kind of big, a big dude who plays like a guard. So he wants, of course, I think he wants more stability to his sneaker, and they're giving that to the AG line. As for sizing, from 10 to 11, because 361 doesn't have a half size, so when you're going from 44, it goes to 45 euro. So I have to cop 11, but I think if they had a 10.5, I will fit good to that, because the 10 was really snug on my Dinwiddie. So if you're a regular footer, go true to size, and also for wide footers, true to size, because it has a bit more toe space here, and it runs a bit long, and there's no half size for the Zen 5s. So if you want to cop the Zen 5, I'll be putting the link down in the description below, because right now I think they're having some sale on the Zen 5s. So I don't want to say the price because it differs from time to time, but I'll be putting the link down below. But unfortunately, my link is for those who are residing here in the Philippines. Sorry guys. So guys, let me know what you think about the Zen 5. I think this is just priced at around 3,000 pesos. So that's below 100 US dollars. Let me know if you're interested in this. Hit me a comment down below. This is MARKCHES once again. Thank you for dropping by the channel. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.